these He-Man cartoons and these She-Ra cartoons, and they're really good. And who do we have to thank for it? Well, Filmation, of course, the studio that did He-Man, the Masters of the Universe, and She-Ra, Princess of Power. And of course, He-Man, a toy line, but, Filmation with their cartoons really helped, the He-Man franchise become what it was. And, well, we owe that to the founder of Filmation himself, Lou Scheimer. Lou Scheimer, in my opinion, one of the great people of the animation industry. He really is. Of course, before that, that was not the first superhero thing Filmation and Lou Scheimer worked on, because they were also the original DC cartoons. Superman, Aquaman, and Batman, and a few, there are a few, mini episodes for a few others, but mostly those three heroes, and those were a lot of fun. I really like those. I particularly like the Batman one. I am a big Batman fan, and they actually did two different Batman cartoon shows. One that Olin Soule and Casey Kasem was a dynamic duo, and one that actually had Adam West and Burt Ward as the dynamic duo, and I love both those shows. They're both so much fun. And they later went on to do He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, which has been very influential and amazing, and She-Ra, Princess of Power, also influential and amazing. But most importantly, they helped Skeletor become the superstar that he is. And that. And I know people could poke fun at Filmation. I get it. They reuse a lot of the same animation. They can repeat some plots. There's some silly stuff. But I love Filmation. Filmation, one of the best classic animation studios. Their cartoons are fun. Like, when I think of, cartoons, want to have some fun, action, and just wild campiness and just great fun. Filmation. Amazing. Love their classic DC cartoons. Love what they did with He-Man, the Masters of the Universe, and She-Ra. It's so good, and it's just so much fun. Their creativity with all these wild designs and great characters. And yes, I know He-Man's been accused of just selling a toy line, but not only was He-Man one of the greatest toy lines of all time, but the cartoons are fun. Like, Skeletor is hilarious, He-Man's a great heroic role model, and so is She-Ra. And these are great characters, great icons of animation history. They're so much fun. I think there's more than just saying, hey, buy these toys. I know, okay, so maybe some more of the minor characters, they're kind of just there to maybe sell some more toys. I get that, but I think there was more than just toy ads. There really was, and because those cartoons were so much fun. I mean, think about how great Skeletor is, how much personality he has, how sassy he is, how much fun he is. That's more than just selling a toy. He is just legitimately awesome. I mean, can you think of that many cartoon villains that are cooler than Skeletor? Maybe you can think of a few, but not too many. Skeletor is one of the best out there. Certainly one of the best that isn't like a Batman villain. Skeletor is amazing. I mean, I have made a lot of videos that are Skeletor focused because Skeletor is the true master of the universe. And it wouldn't have been possible without the great Filmation. So yeah, Lou Scheimer wanted to make cartoons that could be fun and have great lessons, and I think he did an excellent job at that. And he was also a voice actor. In the second Batman cartoon show, he was the voice of Batmite, and Batmite is adorable. I know some people think Batmite's annoying, but no, I love Batmite. That show is so cute, such a cute little guy, and fittingly enough, he was also the cute little sidekick in He-Man. Yes, he was Orko, and he did a lot of voice work. I think he was Swiftwind and was actually the original voice of Horde Prime, so he actually did a lot of voice work too, and he did a really good job. With the budgets, it's hard to get too many voice actors, so Lou Scheimer, voiced some of the characters. I think even his daughter voiced some of the characters, and they felt like voice actors, like professionals to me. They didn't feel like just just people just doing it because of the budget. They did a good job. I liked the voice acting in the show a lot, and I think just Lou Scheimer did a lot for the animation industry and gave a lot of inspiration to young viewers. And He-Man is still an iconic franchise to this day, and of course the toy line is a big part of that, but I don't know if it would be as iconic I don't think it would be as iconic if it wasn't for that original cartoon show, and of course the original She-Ra cartoon show, which, of course, there's that amazing She-Ra reboot, but wouldn't have been possible without the original, and all these great He-Man cartoons and still He-Man toys coming out to this day. It, I don't think it would have been possible without Filmation. And without what Lou Scheimer did. So, I love Lou Scheimer. I love Filmation. They really did excellent work. I know there's a lot of stuff that you could poke fun at, see like, oh, they reused the same animation, and although that's true, I do love the character designs. I love, like, when I look at the Batman designs for the characters, I'm like, yes, that's how the characters should look. It looks like the comic characters. They look great, and the He-Man characters and the She-Ra characters, such creative, fantastic designs. And, inspired by the toys, of course, but there's still so much creativity, and they really did a wonderful job. And even if they do reuse animation, at least it's great looking animation. So I love Filmation, I love Lou Scheimer, and I'm very thankful for all that they did for the animation industry, for the toy industry, and for just bringing so much fun. They're just lots of fun.